Councillor for the Chancery Hall Division of Northwest St. Andrew, the man who was nominated yesterday to represent the party in the November 22 by-election, DUANE Smith, is on the line because Mr. Smith will have heard the criticism being leveled against his representation in the area, in the constituency. Good morning, Mr. Smith.
Good morning, Mr. Hughes.
Yes, sir. Why have you been rude to the people of Northwest St. Andrew? Why have you been absent and ineffective in your representation? Poor roads in the constituency, sir.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. First time on your show.
Welcome.
I always wanted to be a part of this program. No, I have not heard the accusations leveled against me this morning. I'm only hearing it from you now. And I heard it earlier from some constituents that called. And I want to start with lease flat. I'm told...
No, could you start with the what I find even more disturbing, the most serious one, that you have been rude, you have been distant, and believe that you can fly through on your father's legacy. Your father, Derek Smith, had an outstanding record of leadership and representation for nearly 30 years in the constituency. Start with that one first.
I started that one. No, I have never been rude. I guess it's how a person wants to perceive me. However, I prided myself on being accessible. So a lot of times when constituents reach out, no one can say they're unable to get in touch with DUANE Smith. Oftentimes, when they call with a complaint or a concern, it cannot be immediately rectified. Mm-hmm. And I find that sometimes is a vexing issue to some of my constituents. Mm-hmm. If I was rude and I was a disaster of a representative, I would not have been returned 3 times, each time with a larger margin. There's a reason why the people continue to go to the polls and re-elect me. Mm-hmm. Now, yesterday, when I was nominated, the first thing I spoke about was the conditions of the road, the condition of the roads in Northwest St. Andrew. Mm-hmm. I mean, the roads are bad. A lot of them are bad. Yes. And they've been bad from before I was born.
Oh, while your father were there?
From he was there.
He was there, yes.
From he was there. A lot was done when he was there. A lot was done when my predecessor was there, Dr. Nigel Clark. Mm-hmm. I want to remind you and your listeners that my predecessor was the Minister of Finance.
Yes.
The person in charge of the public purse. Uh-huh. And he, too, had a challenge fixing the roads in Northwest St. Andrew because funds were just not available.
Yes.
Hence, this new program called the Spark program, which is a godsend and it is a game changer to the road situation in Jamaica. Finally, the people of Jamaica will get proper road rehabilitation in their community. This program is specifically aimed at the problems we're having in communities and constituencies like Northwest St. Andrew. Mm-hmm. Now, let me go to lease flat because it's important for the facts to be out there. No, people are entitled to their opinion, but the facts, yet you're not entitled to your own set of facts. Now, lease flat has 3 roads that were very bad. Very bad. And lease flat would have falls in the division of Chancery Hall, which I represented for the last 13 years almost. Of those 3 roads, and you call it never mentioned this, I don't know why they may have forgotten. Of the 3 bad roads in lease flat, mm-hmm. 2 of them were completely rehabilitated. That's Verley Close and Lease Flat Close. Brand new roads. I did Verley Close. Former Member of Parliament Clark did Lease Flat Close. Mm-hmm. I visited the community 2 days ago.
Yes.
Those 2 roads are still in excellent shape, apart from a little section on Lease Flat Close that Water Commission digged up. Yeah. And that's another set of issues. Lease flat is bad. However, and the residents in lease flat should be aware of this because they have good leadership in the Citizens Association. They have a WhatsApp group and they're very active.
And some of them are good laborites. Here's another one of those good laborites said to me he was returned because of his father and because people are going to vote JLP.
Right. When
That's
my
not
father
right.
retired from
That's not right.
representation-
You should earn their respect and their trust and support now.
My father retired from representational politics for 6 years. I've been a councillor for 12 and a half years. But any good that comes from my father's name, I'll gladly accept it.
But you must now build on that.
Well, I have been building for over decades, Mr. Hughes. And you can go to, let me tell you something also. When I'm making representation on roads in the Chancery Hall division, I cannot make representation on roads in Lee's Flat. I have to make representation on roads in Duhaney Park, Sherlock Crescent, Brook Valley, Patrick Gardens, Queen Hill, Lee's Flat, Chancery Hall, Pleasant Valley, Golden Acres, Mosquito Valley. I mean, it is the biggest of the 3 divisions in the constituency. Biggest. And a lot of work has been done. We have to congratulate and thank our previous member of parliament who did a lot of work. But him being there for 6.5 years, he recognized the difficulty in finding funds to fix roads.
Mr.
And as such, he conceptualized with the government and the Prime Minister and the Cabinet of Jamaica this new roadwork program, and I believe it is going to finally start to fix this decades-old problem of roads in Jamaica.
Mr. Smith, I'd love to continue with you, but we have our NNN quiz that should have started 3 minutes ago, right?
Well,
so I will have to abort the conversation here. But we have a lot of time between now and November 22. You can come back here and defend your record. Yes?
Right.
Because
just the facts. I want the facts to be out there.
Okay.
So when anybody call again about Lee's Flat in particular, the 3 roads that were bad, 2 have already been rehabilitated, and there's 1 left to be done, which is I believe, the second on the list of a Spark program submission.
All right.
The help is underway. And I'll talk to you again soon.
Sure. In the next time you talk to me, you have to answer Kariva Peart. She says the roads in Golden Acres, especially Topaz Crescent, are terrible. All right, let's go.